You shall find in the regiment one Captain Spurio, with an emblem of war, here on his sinister cheek. It was this very sword entrenched it. Say to him I live, and observe his reports for me.
We shall, noble captain.
What will ye do?
They, the king.
Use a more spacious ceremony to the noble lords. You have restrained yourself within the list of too cold an adieu. Be more expressive to them. And though the devil lead the measure, such are to be followed. After them, and take a more dilated farewell.
And I will do so.
Worthy fellows, and like to prove most sinewy swordsmen.
Pardon, Highness, for me and for my tidings.
I'll fee thee to stand up.
Good faith across. But, my good lord, 'tis thus. Will you be cured of your infirmity?
No.
Oh, will you eat no grapes, my royal fox? Yes, but you will my noble grapes, and if my royal fox could reach them. I have seen a medicine that's able to breathe life into a stone, quicken a rock, and yea, whose simple touch is powerful to raise King Pepin, nay, to give great Charlemagne a pen in his hand and write to her a love line.
What her is this?
My Dr. She, my lord. There's one arrived, if you will see her. For now I have spoke with one that in her sex, her years, profession, wisdom, and constancy hath amazed me more than I dare blame my weakness. Will you see her?
Now, good LeFou, bring in the admiration. Thus he his special nothing ever prologues. Well, this haste hath wings indeed.
Nay, come your ways. This is his majesty. Say your mind to him.
Now, fair one, does your business follow us?
Aye, my good lord, Gerard de Narbonne was my father, and what he did profess well found.
I knew him.
The rather will I spare his praises towards him, knowing him is enough. On's bed of death many receipts he gave me, chiefly one, and hearing your high majesty is touched with that malignant cause wherein the honor of my dear father's gift stands chief in power, I came to tender it and my appliance with all bound humbleness.
We thank you, maiden, but may not be so credulous of cure. When our most learned doctors leave us and the congregated college have concluded that laboring art can never ransom nature from her inaidable estate, I cannot give thee less. To be called grateful, thou thought'st to help me, and such thanks I give as one near death to those that wish him live. But what at full I know, thou knowest no part. I, knowing all my peril, thou know art.
What I can do no hurt to try. Since you were set you rest against remedy, oft expectations fail, and most oft there where most it promises, and oft it hits where hope is coldest, and despair most fits.
I must not hear thee. Fare thee well, kind maid.
Dear sir, to my endeavor give consent. Of heaven, not me make an experiment. I'm not an impostor that proclaim myself against the level of mine aim. But know, I think, and think I know most sure, my art is not past power, nor you past cure.
Art thou so confident? Within what space hopest thou my cure?
What is infirm from your sound parts shall fly. Health shall live free, and sickness freely die.
Upon thy certainty and confidence, what darest thou venture?
Tax of impudence, a strumpet's boldness, I divulge shame traduced by odious ballads, my maiden's name seared otherwise, nay worse, if worse, extended with vilest torture, let my life be ended.
Methinks in thee some blessed spirit doth speak his powerful sound within an organ weak. Thy life is dear, for all that life can rate, worth name of life in thee hath estimate. Youth, beauty, wisdom, courage, all that happiness and prime can happy call. Sweet practicer, thy physic I will try, that ministers thine own death if I die.
If I break time or flinch in property of what I spoke, unpitied let me die, and well deserved. Not helping, death's my